Hey guys, Surf here. Welcome to tonight's stream, Wednesday night. We're gonna go ahead and do some ranked play. I just got a notification when I logged into the game that there's 10 days left in the season, so that's 10 days for us to achieve our goal of rank 10 or better for the season. Considering that those 10 days aren't even full-time playing days, and we got Halloween in there, so we actually have less than 10 days. So let's get right to tonight's activity, which will be ranked play. We're just going to continue with our Warlock 2.0 deck here, and starting off tonight at rank 13, 1 star in. Let's go for 12 or better.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, we got Warlock versus Mage, Mangifera. So we'll keep these two right here. We'll throw back the Horse Rider and see if we could pull a 1 mana minion. We have a pretty good chance of pulling a bunch of them, so we should get one. Okay, we ended up with the Abusive. Just throw the Abusive out there. Alright, I like it. Let's go ahead and throw out the Flame Juggler.
It's getting hot in here. Sever my breath.
Opponent is carefully saving their coin for better uses. Alrighty. So now we play the Juggler that we saved from last turn.
Put this apple on your head.
Sever my breath.
So all we've seen so far is a Frostbolt, so it doesn't really tell us what kind of deck we're up against.
What to do? What to do?
Okay, so should we be expecting a Flame Waker soon? Let's see here. 2/2.
Hey, catch!
We should tap first.
Sever my breath.
Doesn't really change the play. Take out the Mana Worm.
Is this really necessary?
It's getting hot in here.
Okay, let's assume it's a mirror entity. So Play the Worgen Infiltrator first.
I smell blood.
Okay, not a mirror entity.
Toasty.
Okay, so probably a effigy duplicate counterspell.
Hey, catch!
Also possibly ice block.
Show them no mercy.
Toshly gives out a spare part, okay.
Oh,
Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. So 2, 4, 6, 10. Alright, so we could potentially... Yeah, we could potentially get lethal here. So,
First kill.
pretty sure this is ice block now. I'm willing to put a good percentage of belief that this is ice block.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
Oh, I was wrong. Wasn't ice block. Alright. Alright, I was wrong, but we started off with a win right there. So we're 1-0 for tonight. I like it, I like it.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, Warlock versus Hunter. Jacko trade. Alright, I'm okay starting off with a Leper Gnome here. And then a Flame Juggler. Keep the Sergeant for turn 3, combined with something else, maybe a life tap or another minion. We'll throw out the Power Overwhelming and see what we get. Another Flame Juggler, okay.
I smell blood.
Alright, let's start with the Flame Juggler instead. Maybe we could take out the Worgen. Take out the Worgen with a juggle right here.
It's getting hot in here.
Boom.
Job's done.
Like that, guys? Like it? Now we got a 2-attack minion on the board. Bam. He has the hero power. Doesn't develop minion. Bam. Let's go with another Flame Juggler. Bam.
It's getting hot in here. Toasty.
Setting him on fire. Hunter on fire. Alright, we're gonna go Squire Gnome in case he does a explosive trap.
The light protects me.
Toasty.
Behind beer, Icky. Behind beer, Icky.
Turn 4. Oh, he did an Animal Companion last turn.
Behind beer, Icky.
Arcane Shot. Hero Hero power. Another arcane shot. Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I don't know. I don't know. Seemed kind of weak. His turn right there seemed kind of weak. So how do I keep momentum on my side here?
So many possibilities.
Start with a life tap. Oh, maybe we silence. Silence. One, two, three.
So many possibilities. Almost out of time.
No, we don't silence. We silence a taunt. So let's tap here.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I fight. They'll never know what hit them.
I think we keep the pressure on the face here. Yeah, we just keep the pressure on the face. So this is 2, 3, 4. 4 mana play. Okay, this is fine.
I fight.
Regret this.
Since I was trading my squire away, maybe I should have just power overwhelmed it. Oh, he's taking 4 points of damage. He decides to eat 4 points of damage to the face. Chargers? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got my chargers. Wow, can't believe he has me down to 13. It seems like I've been in control the whole match, but I'm already down to 13. Obviously, uh-oh. If he has kill command, he kills me actually here. Don't tell me you have kill command. No. No. Dude. Guys, what did I just say? I can't believe he has me at 13, and then I started looking it up. I'm like, I'm in kill command rage. Ay ay ay. That was terrible. For a match where I felt like I was in control, I didn't do a good job keeping track of my own life points there. That flame imp summon, not necessary. Cost me 3 life points. Yeah, I should have thought about that. That's one thing I didn't do. I just played my minion without really thinking what it'll do to my life points. At the same time, where does it put me in range for?
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, it's okay. We'll try to learn from that. Alright, Warlock versus Shaman. Frank the Tank. I think I've played a Frank the Tank before. Not sure it's the same one. Frank the Tank. Alright, we got a 1-2-3 spread here. Start off with a Leper Gnome.
Job done.
I want to put a minion on the
Get
board.
in there and fight, maggot!
I was thinking about tapping, but I'd rather put a minion on the board. Give up the +2 buff and just have something on the board in case he totems up or something. Chow's fine. The Chow is fine.
Sever my wrath! Taste my steel! Did you bring some fish?
Play the owl.
Sever my wrath! You will regret this. Job's done.
We will try our best to leave the Stoneclaw totem out there as long as we can.
Did you bring some fish?
We're not worried about that. Uh-oh, that's what we were worried about, the Flame Tongue. Flame Tongue. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to lose the Wrathguard here.
Feel my pain.
Hey, Shadow Buster Unit, how you doing? Up late again, huh? Doing some ranked play.
My pain.
I fight.
It's currently 10 o'clock here for me. I'm on the West Coast in California, so Pacific time. So I think it's about 1 o'clock for you over there in Boston. Lightning storm. What time did you have to turn in your essay? Hopefully it wasn't a 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. class that you slept through. 2, 4. Two, 4, tap.
Put this apple on your head.
It's getting hot in here. Get in there and fight, maggot.
Yeah, it should have been 2-0. The last match I just had, it was against a hunter, and I actually was in control most of the match, but I had him down to 10 life points, and what my goal? I'm trying to get at least rank 10 or better. So last season I was rank 10, so I'm trying to match that at least, but I'm trying to get into 9, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, the match before this, I was facing off against a hunter, and I actually was in control most of the match. Had him down to 10. I pulled a arcane golem and had power overwhelming ready to bring him down, but I played a flame imp for no reason. Well, I think just put extra presence on the board and did 3 damage to myself, which put me into lethal range for him. So he he burned me down at 13. So that was pretty. I felt pretty bad about that.
Sever my wrath! Sever my wrath!
So he's doing 6-10 next turn.
I'm almost out of time. Hate my steel! You will regret this.
Ow. Oh. Alright, we're at 1 and 2 now, guys. 1 and 2.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine!
Alright, Warlock versus Druid. Shadum. Maybe Shadum. Alright. So we'll keep the Dark Bomb in case he has the Aspirant. If not, we'll have the Wrathguard ready to play. Druids tend to like to play Druid of the Claw, right? So we'll keep the Silence ready. I think we have a pretty good chance of getting a 1 mana minion for the Power Overwhelming. So let's trade that out. Alright, got the Flame Imp. Starts off with the Groots. So if he starts off with the Groots, let's say we play the Wrathguard here. He would have to have a way to buff these guys, maybe a Power of the Wild, or he'd have to use these 2 plus hero power. So I don't want to put the Flame Imp because that just gets killed easily, so we'll go with the Wrathguard.
You will regret this.
Job's done.
Did you catch the mouse? Hopefully you caught it, or I think if you chase it out, it's probably gonna come back. face. Okay, so maybe just one of those new aggro druids. So now I kind of feel like I'm forced to play the Flame Imp.
I wonder.
I guess I do that. I just play the Flame Imp, and if he trades in, do I tap? Yeah, I think I'll just tap instead.
My pain.
Wasn't feeling too comfortable playing as part of your squad.
Elune, guide my lands.
Alright, we got the Dark Bomb ready for that. So my buddy actually, I think it's just a month ago, he found a couple of mice, I guess, in his house. He was okay with them until they started eating his trail mix. And so 4-2, 4-3. So what he did was he bought one of those snap traps, I guess. So he actually had to use like peanut butter or candy bars for bait, and he said they were actually pretty big size. He set them at night, and then for a couple nights it wasn't triggered. Then on one morning he woke up and
I must safeguard.
it was literally still like it was still alive. I guess the trap snapped it and he got paralyzed, but it was still alive. So he had to take care of it and put it out of its misery. But there was two of them. I guess it was a family living there. Let's see if we hit him with the flame juggle here. Alright, that's good.
Out the road and
Man, my draws have been pretty bad. It's like this, leaving me with 1 mana here and there every turn. Oh.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Toasty.
Feeling the pressure here.
Giddy up!
Feels like I'm falling behind, so I need to start trading.
I smell blood.
Pizza boxes everywhere. Yeah, that's gonna be a fat mouse soon, eating all the scraps. Oh, speaking of pizza,
By the power of Ragnaros, I have power.
yeah, speaking of pizza, I woke up today craving pizza, so I had to go look for some the thin crust New York style pizza. The place I went to was just okay. It wasn't really what I was looking for, but it did keep me from being hungry and satisfied the pizza craving. But it could have been better. 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. No more tapping. We just start giving him mana crystals.
Toasty. Get in there and fight, maggot.
worried giving him mana crystals. He probably has the Force of Nature combo ready for me. Yep, he did. Oh man. Oh man. Sliding back down to 14.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, Warlock versus Druid again. Ray. Alright, we'll keep the starting hand. That's pretty good. Rank 11. Congratulations, man. Is that the highest you've achieved so far this month for this season? So I'm just trying to ask like what your current treasure chest reward is at.
Out and round on it.
Yeah, okay. Wild growth. Put the juggler out.
Apple on your head. Ugh, is this really necessary?
I wonder. What to do?
Yeah. Are you pretty even with the win rate on those two? Or do you see that one's doing better than the other? Alright, I think I just empty my hand here and just throw out all my 3 drops. I mean my 1 drops, all 3 of my 1 drops here. If he swipes, he only takes out the one of the 2, probably the juggler and the worgen.
Out and round on
The
it.
light protects me.
Is this really necessary? Catch!
Job done.
Hey, what's up, BS Tiger? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Wow. Unloading his hand. Don't need Hellfire right now.
I smell blood.
I fight.
What's So I'm just chatting with Shadow Boss 300. He dropped by the stream the other night. Just doing some
like a leopard.
just doing some rank play. So I'm currently rank 14 now. I'm trying to reach. Last season I was rank 10. This season I'm trying to reach rank 10 again or better. But I was just 13 earlier tonight. But I've lost about 2 or 3 games in a row now. So trying to recover. 3, 4.
I fight. The light protects me.
Oh, what do you think about that, guys? The owl, right in time. So we use owl, and we tap. That's 2. Maybe we'll pull a flame juggler, or even an abusive sergeant would be good. No, can't play that till next turn.
I fight.
First kill.
Alright, so next turn we have 3 plus 4, 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 7 damage ready for 5 mana.
Almost out of time.
So we need to do at least 4 with what we have on the board. It's not looking like we'll get to that. Alright, let's see here. 3, 4, 5. Bolt, Soulfire. Yeah. I think we'll put out both charge minions and then
Don't worry,
Soulfire.
lads, the cavalry's here.
I fight.
Yeah, we trade that out.
Almost out of time.
Alright, so that's good. I think we got quite a few of charge minions left still. We still have 4 of them in the deck.
Where shall I strike?
Man. Taunts are not stopping. Alright, I have a second owl in the deck. Need him. We need him. So he's doing 7 points of damage next turn. Alright, I could afford a tap. Alright, ideally the Flame Juggler takes out this Belcher here.
It's getting hot in here.
Alright. That's a miss. Do we ram the Arcane Golem into his claw? I think we do.
I want almost out of time.
No, I'll hold off. Keep the Arcane Golem in hand. Oh my god.
Noxramas is all.
This guy's not making it easy, that's for sure. Alright, we got a tap here for the game. Pretty much Not looking good here. Yep.
Well played. I must safeguard the land.
Alright, it's not good, man. Not good at all. Leveled up as a consolation prize, but we are sliding back severely. Alright. Let me try one more with the 2.0 deck, and we'll see how we do. But I'm losing some faith in this deck. Well, one thing we're noticing is not much warriors on the ladder, but
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
alright, Warlock versus Hunter. Safi Waffy. So, you know, we're not noticing that much warriors on the ladder tonight. I mean, people were still playing Control Warrior, but not sure if not sure how Patron's nerf affected Control Warrior. I mean, are they not playing their Control Warrior deck anymore? Hunter. Oh, actually, I'm gonna keep Hellfire. Alright, he might have quick shot, but I am going to what is that, Shadow Buster? I don't know what that means. I'm not too too savvy with the chat icons there. I see it, but I have no idea what that is. Kappa 123. Alright, let's go with the Flame Imp.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, man, I'm like zero knowledge of Twitch chat codes. Let's test the trap.
Is this really necessary?
Bear. Okay. No, I was trying to save my one drops for my juggler, and now that he has a bear, I'm just going to put out 2 leper gnomes. Yeah, so turn 1 I was thinking of coining out the juggler, but then I thought he had quick shot, so I played it safe and put out one coin imp. No, not coin. I put out just one flame imp. And then he put a trap in, so I was thinking it was explosive. So I tested the trap. Now that it's a bear, I gotta hold on to my juggler a little longer. Alright. Now I don't mind playing my juggler. So we play juggler, and hopefully we hit the bear just once with the when we play out the flame imp. If not, we then trade 2 of our leopard gnomes here. Alright, we want the juggle to hit this guy.
I'll get right on you.
Alright, nice.
Big hug!
Alright, so he probably takes a swing at our juggler, right? Takes 3 points of damage. You can control the RNG. Just check out one of my highlights video. I have a video where I control the RNG. I'm telling you, man. You see how I place my juggler right in front of the bear, and then I place the flame imp. I hovered it above the bear. That's how you control it. Oh, he's trying to burn me down. All right. No more tapping. And Hellfire only in extreme emergencies now.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
So that's 5, 10 points of damage. Plus this is 14. Still not enough. So we don't use power overwhelming yet.
Give me a big hug! Hey, catch! Is this really necessary?
Oh, another thing, Shadow Boss. On my highlight video, I don't know if you heard about it, but there's a bug with the charge minions. I actually filed a bug report on it. I was just playing a ranked match and then encountered the bug, so it's pretty interesting. I filed a report on the forums, and one of the Blizzard developer guys actually said they're looking into it. Haven't heard anything else after that though. They're just looking into it. Five, 10. Alright, we might have won this one.
I wonder.
7, 9.
I
7.
quickly.
Alright, we still have 11 points of damage already. Not counting Hellfire. You know what's funny? That's actually one of my, I wouldn't call it a fear, but a worry when I sleep, is that I always worry, yeah, not a fear, so I don't fear it, I worry that a bug is going to crawl into my ear. I always have that in the back of my mind when I go to bed. It's just one of those things that I think about.
The light protects me.
It may have happened already, and I just, maybe you don't notice it.
Is this really necessary? Big hug!
Alright, but alright, but the first part you're talking about though, crawling up your nails. What? How does a bug crawl? I mean, you're talking about they crawl under your nails? There's not much space to crawl up there. I'm gonna have to do a Google search later and see if there's a video of bugs crawling up people's nails. I know the ears part, but I don't know about nails, man. Never heard of bugs crawling up nails.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
Alright. Warlock. Villas. Alright, we'll keep this dark bomb. Oh, getting stuck in them. Yeah, I know. That okay, now that I understand. Like they fall apart, right? Pill bugs. Are those
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Are they like those roller police? Pill bugs? Turn 2. Alright, we'll do leper now. Yeah, I think pill bugs are the roly polies. Let me do a search on that. Yeah, it is the roly poly. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You got.
So many possibilities.
If you were in a bio lab, didn't they give you like gloves and like those tweezers to move them with? Did you have to use your Did you have to use your hands to move them?
Regret this.
So wait, were they alive or dead? Like, roly polies are pretty fat, so you must have crushed it for it to get stuck under your nail, man. That's bug abuse. I'm gonna bug report you for bug abuse.
The light protects me.
All right, at this point we stopped trading, or mealworms. So at this point we stopped trading. So I only traded earlier because his sergeant had enough damage to take out my flame imp. But now that he has 1/1s, if he buffs them, he buffs them. But at this point we try to take the lead and be the aggressor here and have him start trading with us. So now the only thing is, if I play my Wolf Rider, he could trade in with his Squire. That's a bad trade for us. If you play our Arcane Golem,
I wonder.
he gets a Mana Crystal, but he'll have to use both. So maybe we do that.
Almost out of time.
Really necessary?
My pain.
Yeah, we use the Wolf Rider. Let him pop his bubble.
Hate my steel.
So, I think back in high school, our bio teacher, he was making a point about how you know, bugs are edible. This was a long time ago, by the way. And I think he had baked cookies or something with mealworms, and you know, people were voluntarily eating them. I don't think I could eat a worm, man. Unless I was out in the wilderness and trying to survive and starving, maybe. But I don't know. Worms. 2. Oh man. Alright. Do we keep the pressure on here? So 3, 7, 9 points of damage. He'll be at 7. We got 4, 3. Oh yeah, man. Alright, we keep the pressure on.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Is this really necessary?
Job done.
Hopefully you didn't have the segments stuck for long under your nails.
Why do you call?
I guess it's better than having like bug eggs, right? Bug eggs stuck under your fingernails. See, we're not worried here. We took a couple of turns ago when we took the lead of being the aggressor. We forced him to start trading with us, so that actually kept our life points pretty good. What? How do you do that? Dog face. Yeah, how do you morph your text, man? Aha. That was so
Gul'dan
so simple.
versus Rexxar.
Well fought. I concede.
Alright. Is there an emoji for that right there? Let's use the dance game. Dude, I'm gonna have to brush up on my I'm gonna have to brush up on my Twitch lingo here, man. I recognize this one because I really like that song. But yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time looking at these emojis, man. I have like 1% knowledge of these. 1%. Easy win. Hey man, I'll take the easy wins. Especially sliding all the way back down to 14. We'll take the easy wins when we can. Craig, guys. It's so funny how, like, right? So the video game culture, it's like another language, right? So these pictures,
versus Anduin.
these emojis that you're typing out,
Victory.
Your soul
Failfish.
shall be mine.
right? So these emojis are like symbols, like hieroglyphics, right? For somebody that, like me, who's not too, I know of them, but I don't recognize all of them. So it's like people are talking in a different language. That's like so interesting. I know you're a computer science, so you're not into the softer liberal arts like sociology, but I think that's kind of interesting how the internet culture has basically its own language, right? Like its own version of Ebonics. Right, someone that's totally out of the video game culture has like no idea what these things are. The blood
Is
trail,
someone
like
injured?
what's a blood trail? Do I want to know?
Is someone injured?
I recognize this one. Alright, back to the game. Double cleric. Alright, this guy's a good candidate for the double clerics. That's funny. I guess just act like you know, right? Act like you know. That's how you get by in life, man. Act like you know. Act like you belong. Alright, he's going face. I'm gonna go face too.
The cavalry's here.
There's a Minecraft one. We're gonna go this.
Giddy up!
Feel my pain.
Hey, so what'd you write your essay about, man? I'm curious. Yeah, so another good thing about the Wrathguard is it's that magical 4 attack.
Put this apple on your head.
I smell blood. Feel my pain.
Nice. So wait. Legitimate sport or legitimate e-sport, right? So are you saying it's like a sport period, not even just esports? Like sports isn't like physical activity?
So many possibilities. Feel my pain. First kill.
You're talking about like for visa purposes, right? Because I read about how players from other countries. Yeah, exactly. Okay, you're right. You're right. It is a sport in that regard. Yes. So I had a debate with one of my. So I had a debate with one of my friends a long time ago where. Back when poker blew up, Texas Hold'em, and it was on ESPN like 24/7, and I was telling him, hey man, it's a sport now, and he was saying no, it wasn't. Let's see, hold on. 5, 7, 11, not quite enough. Let's see if we can get a charger. Soulfire, that works.
First kill.
Yeah, so we were having a debate. I was saying that poker was a sport because ESPN was showing it. Like non-stop coverage, and he was a big golfer, and he was saying that golf was a sport, which it is, right? But I was messing with him and saying that golf is a game, not really a sport, right? Because I mean, you hit the ball, then you walk around or ride in a cart, then you go to where the ball is, you take a swing, and then you go back to your cart or have your caddy carry the bags again. So I mean, I was like, how is that really a sport, right? You're just like walking up, swinging a club, and then in terms of physical exertion, it's like 0 almost. I'm sure there's people that do walk the course, but I don't know, man. I was just messing with him. So I'm saying, if he considers golf a sport, then he should consider poker a sport too. It was because he hated how ESPN was just showing non-stop poker. But you are right though. For visa purposes and government categorization, video games is a sport. However, and they are professional athletes, right? But it's just crazy how, well, right, in society, athletes and entertainers are kind of blending together.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine!
I mean, technically, athletes and sports are entertainment. Watching video games is a form of entertainment as well. So yeah, I think that's a good argument. Alright, Mage, Warlock Mage, Tylosine. Alright, so we got the coin, so we could probably start off with one of these guys. Alright. Alright, we will Alright, we have to start with the Flame Juggler here. I think Flame Juggler stands the best chance of us surviving to get an attack off. Alright, watch this. Flame Juggled on the Mana Worm.
It's getting hot in here!
What I tell you, man? No such thing as RNG. You gotta position the cards right.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Shout out to Jan. Hey, what's up, Jan? Shadow Boss 300 thinks very highly of you. Alright, we will take out the worm. I don't know if I'm gonna pull out the Wrath Guard.
So many possibilities.
That would be such a waste of a card.
Toasty!
Wrath Guard. Stuck here. Wrath Guard or...
Almost out of time.
Yeah, we'll let him trade his apprentice for our juggler. A lot of times I play my juggler sort of just like a taunt, right? I mean, I know I like the juggle effect, but I know it's also has a big target on its back, so sometimes I play it as a taunt.
Dead or alive?
Burgle. So in that case, it was a taunt. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I think I'm gonna play the Wolf Rider and just charge in. He'll probably use his ping, but hopefully, if he does, that keeps him from summoning another minion.
Face my steel!
Wolf Rider charge.
Taste my steel.
Put this guy in stealth.
I smell blood.
I think a decent trade, right? Wolf Rider for one of those two guys, unless he pings again.
I serve the
Oh, I hate that card, man. I hate that card.
Dead or alive.
I hate the Flame Waker, man.
Whoops.
Yeah, whoops, I hate that Flame Waker. So, Ironbeak Owl, that's 2. Flame Imp, that's 3. And then Wrathguard. I think that's our best chance of getting a clear board here. So I'm trying to just get his minions down and get our minions up. Yes, it is.
will regret this. Almost out of time.
Yes, it is more reliable. I'm just... Oh my god, forgot about that. I just am determined to make this aggro Warlock deck work. But yeah, you're right. A Face Hunter deck is definitely better than this. Than this. I do also have a Face Hunter deck.
I wonder.
Oh, look at that, a Ronin.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Okay, so that just reminded me why I don't quite play the Face Hunter deck. So I do have a Face Hunter deck. It's similar to this Aggro Warlock Face Lock deck. The reason I don't completely play Face Hunter full time is my Face Hunter deck is very similar to what I have here, right? I don't have Mad Scientist. I don't have Nax yet, so I'm waiting on getting Nax and BRM soon. I don't have it yet, so without Mad Scientist, I have to manually play the traps instead of getting them through the Mad Scientist effect.
So many possibilities.
So, given that that's the case, I feel like a Face Hunter deck without the Mad Scientist is not that strong.
For the crusade!
So basically, what's kind of what we were talking about, I think, on Monday. Still building up my collection. So a lot of the decks that I have are adjusted or adapted from the current from what the ideal deck should be. So, for example, like the Face Hunter deck, it's not exactly. Let me pull it up. So this right here is my take on the Face Hunter deck. I mean, it works. It works all right. It's not an optimal. It's not the optimal deck, but like you said, Face Hunter is reliable enough that even though it's a little bit tweaked from the optimal version, it still functions. And so I figured, okay, if I'm not able to play the optimal Face Hunter deck and all I can play is a variation of it, then I might as well experiment and play a variation of the Face deck and put it into the Warlock. I've actually tried to make variations of Face decks with other classes. Haven't had much luck though. I think Paladin works very well. I tried the Aggro Paladin deck, but again, you know, card collection is a little lacking, so I'm missing some key cards. Let's see what else. One deck that I thought would be a great face deck would be Mage, just because, you know, you have those direct damage spells, right? You have Frostbolt, Fireball, etc. For some reason though, I can't get a face Mage deck to work. Alright, we'll do a couple more. Need to start, after that, need to start winding down the stream, but we'll do a couple more. Maybe we could help Shadow Boss get his rest, since he was up till 5 a.m. this morning.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Hunter again, okay. Tower 421. So I like to keep Hellfire when I'm facing off against the Hunters, in case I get overrun. I like having the Jugglers at the beginning, so I think this is a good starting hand for me against the Hunter. I always assume I'm facing off against a Face Hunter. I know mid-range has gotten popular, but I always prepare for Face Hunters. Alright, we will coin out the Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head.
That's a creeper. Alright, I'm actually worried about playing the Flame Juggler now. I don't want to break this guy yet. So we'll play Wrathguard.
You will regret this.
Hey, catch!
Job done.
Yes, yes, Face Druid. That's one thing I'm... Innervate, Darnassus, yep, Roots, Savage Roar, and +1 to all minions. And the 2/5, the 2/5, right?
Apple on your head.
For the 2/5, are you talking about the that Druid of the Flame? No man. Oh. You talking about the Druid of the Flame? Alright, we Dark Bomb his Juggler. And put the Leper Gnome. Yeah, that.
My pain.
Yeah, I think that's Druid of the Flame.
Job done.
Yeah, I'm definitely the 4/4 charges. That's the the claw. Yep, man. Yeah, man. Definitely interested in Face Druid. So, here's the thing, right? I know people. Some people. I know some people don't like face decks. You know, face hunter foremost getting the worst rap of them all. And even in I don't know if you got a chance to watch that video from Ben Brode explaining why they nerfed Warsong Commander.
Put this apple on your head.
It's getting hot in here.
So the reason, one of the reasons he said for the nerf of Warsong Commander, so I mean they had choices, right? They could have nerfed Patron, Frothing, or Warsong Commander. So he said one of the reasons they chose to nerf Warsong Commander was that players don't like to lose to face decks. He said that, you know, charge minions weren't fun, etc., because you can't do anything against them. I think it's part of the game, right? I mean, some minions split up, some minions, I'm not getting any charge minions. Some minions have a high taunt. I mean, some people probably think taunts are annoying. Like, I do when I play my face deck. I'm like, damn, so many taunts. I think, you know, aggro's a viable strategy. I think it's part of a balance, right? You want to make sure you have aggro decks too.
Possibilities.
Just because it keeps it balanced, man. Some people, like me, I like, you know, I like the choice of ignoring minions and going straight for an attack. If I want to, if I choose to.
The light protects me.
It's getting hot in here.
So I really like the flexibility of the aggro decks. I think there's a lot of removal in the game. Yeah. I agree, man. I mean, so think about the Druid combo, right? Yeah, it can. It was OP. I do. I'm not gonna deny that. Oh, not getting my owls or chargers here. Is this a freezing trap?
So many possibilities. Almost out of time. Toasty! I have returned.
Alright, owl came a little too late here. Oh man, oh man. 9 attack coming in at me.
So many possibilities.
That's GG. GG, man. 3, 5,
Well played.
6, 15.
Well played.
Nothing here helps me. Well, might as well get some experience points.
Almost out of time.
Let's see, is there a rip emoji here? Help me out here, Shadow Boss. Let's hook up a rip emoji. Is there one? You know, like a tombstone.
I let the dogs out.
No, man, I don't see one. Maybe this one. I think this that emoji is the one I go with. Not like this. Not like this. Ooh, where'd you get the shovel? Did I miss that? Oh, there it is. Buried. Yep. We got buried. Alright, one more, man. One more. One more and the tears will start flowing soon. The salt will spill and the tears will flow. I don't know if you noticed, Shadow Boss, but I went on a little win streak here, man. I'm back to 13. I think you were busy chasing your mouse. But I'm actually I'm a little okay here. I'm at 13. So if I lose, I'm actually gonna be right where I started an hour and a half ago. But if I win, then it's actually a win, man. I improved.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Alright, it's a good matchup for me, man. I like facing off against Warlocks.
Your soul shall suffer.
Alright, Helix, the Warlock. We'll start with the... Yeah, let's start with the Worgen. Luck! I told you we don't need luck or RNG, man. See that? I knew he had Voidwalker, that's why I kept Dark Bomb. And that's why I put the Worgen instead of the Argent, because I knew I was going to be able to hit face. Telling you, man, no luck or RNG needed. No luck or RNG needed. See, now he's using his coin on in-gang boss, which we'll just ignore. Hey, Shadow Boss, do you follow the World Championship matches? Or just sort of the storyline on who's doing what? Wrathguard's good here.
You will regret this.
It's Creeper. You wrong game, man. Wrong game. We'll summon the Argent Squire now because she'll be available to take out some imps.
Possibility first kill.
She'll be around to take out some imps next turn. You watch Purple win. Okay. Are you rooting for anyone?
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Yeah, man, there was 2 Canadians. I think Hot Form's Canadian too, and they're both going to BlizzCon. So so America is represented by 2 Canadians and 2 Americans, right? Hot Form and Purple, and then Jab and Nias. Alright, so take out
I fight.
the sergeant. Attack face.
You will regret this.
Turn 5.
Almost out of time.
That's 3. Yeah, we can play Flame Imp here.
Out and round and
Well, okay, well, here, let me show you something. Tell me if you recognize this guy, alright? You ready, Shadow Boss? You ready? Tell me if you recognize this
My
guy.
shield for Argus.
You recognize? Essays to write and programs to code. That's tough life, man. Tough life. I've totally missed what happened last turn. I don't even know what
I wonder.
what's going on here. Tap. Take that out. Take that out. Oh man.
is this really necessary?
Feel my pain.
Out and round.
Get in there! Almost out of time.
Void Terror. Alright, I said I liked matching up against Warlocks, but I am getting beat down here. Very liberal with the tapping.
Hot in here. Sever my wrath.
Twelve to 24, man. I need a major epic comeback here. Good. That's what we need him to keep tapping.
Apple on your head.
I need a horse rider. No, I need a horse rider.
I smell blood. Taste my steel.
17. Alright, we just gotta take out Boom, and that's alright.
First kill. Who dares summon me?
Uh-oh, uh-oh, game over.
Well played.
Oh, man. The Void Walkers. Alright, so let's take a look at this. 918. Alright, so we're still at 13. Started off tonight. So we started off tonight's stream looking to improve on our ranked play. We were at 13 and 1 star in. Played about an hour and a half. Hit a pretty bad losing streak, dropped down to 14. Then turned that around and actually went up to 13 plus a couple of stars into it. Then now we're back down to 13 with 1 star. So in terms of ranked movement, not much improvement, not much movement there. However, we did get a couple of the never ever lucky. We did get a couple of the 3 wins reward in. So I do also try to keep track of my gold earnings here. So right there on my my links right there, I like to keep track of how much gold I earn during a month, and I definitely use all that to purchase packs. I've opened up a bunch of packs already. So for this month, any gold reward we end up grinding goes to our card pack fund. We're currently at 2,530, so that's a decent amount of gold, right? I still plan to do one more arena run this month, so we're gonna take 150 from that, but we'll do pretty good in the next arena run. We'll make some gold back. So I'm shooting to open probably 23 packs maybe this month. Probably gonna open up the I'm probably going to use the gold and get the Goblins vs. Gnome card packs. So like I said, I opened up a bunch of 3 months worth. July, August, September. Yep, I've opened 3 months worth of gold for classic card packs. Collection's still far from complete, but I'm starting to build it up. I'd like to start adding some more Goblins vs. Gnome cards to my collection. Right now I probably opened 10 packs at most of Goblins vs. Gnomes, and that's just from when the arena was rewarding Goblins vs. Gnomes 100% of the time. So I think it'll help out my yeah, money. So I think that it'll help out my card collection and my decks once I get some decent Goblins vs. Gnome cards in there. Hopefully that will help evolve my decks for next month and translate to better ranked play statuses, man. Yeah, but so tonight we're at 13 still. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle. We got 10 days left in the season. Today's done, so we got 9 days left in the season to make our run for 10 or better. We got our friend Shadowboss 300 at rank 11, rooting for him to break into the top 10 soon with his handlock slash combo druid. Let's see. Alright, that's it, man. Shadowboss, thanks again for stopping by and chatting. Thanks for sharing your stories about your mouse and bugs. And 9 days to legend. Yeah, definitely, man. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, keeping me company and keeping it entertaining. Appreciate hanging out. I know it's super late for you over there, so hopefully you're not planning to stay up till 5 again. Well, more importantly, hopefully you don't have any essays to write tonight, because you know that'll be brutal. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream tonight and get some rest. Our next scheduled stream is this Friday. However, we'll see how timing goes. If I have some free time tomorrow, I'll hop on maybe for an hour and a half. We'll see, and keep the dream, the rank play dream alive, and get our goal. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Take care. Until next time, see you guys later.